Following her departure from the monarchy and her US move, Meghan Markle, 40, hasn't TMT been able to attend many red carpet events, thanks to the pandemic and the birth of her second child. However, an insider has claimed that Meghan has her own plans for hers and Harry TMS future in Hollywood, which include making a splash at high-profile red carpet events, but it TMS a feat that could come with a hefty price tag. Prince Harry, 37, and Meghan quit royal life in early 2020 and moved to America with their firstborn child Archie. Since then, the couple have purchased a luxury mansion in California, where they reside with the newest addition of their family, Lilibet Lili Diana, who was born in June. Following the lifting of restrictions, and Meghan TMS return from maternity leave, the Sussexes made a 3-day visit to New York last month, marking their first joint public outing since Lili TMS' birth. An insider claims that the US actress is ready for her comeback. A source claims that the Duchess will be putting plans into motion where money is no object to dazzle at large-scale events like the Oscars and Golden Globes during next year's TMS awards season. It comes after Meghan TMS' sister-in-law Kate Middleton stole the show at the James Bond premiere last month, where she wore a glittering gold Jenny Packham cape gown which prompted praise from royal watchers. The gown was also complimented by No Time to Die TMS protagonist Daniel Craig, who told her, "You look jolly lovely." According to an insider who spoke to Heat World, Meghan is determined to get the same reaction when she attends similar large-scale events. The source said, "It was pretty galling for Harry and Meghan to see the overwhelming reaction to Kate and her movie star dress. Meghan knows if she'd had the audacity to wear such a show-stealing outfit, she TMD have been destroyed for it." The insider also said that the Duchess of Sussex wanted to be seen as a superstar at the high-profile bashes in America. They told the entertainment site, when Meghan and Prince Harry moved to America they had expected to be invited to all the A-list events and really wanted to be seen as superstars. But obviously that all stopped because of lockdown, and then Meghan got pregnant with Lilibet. But now things are kind of back to normal. Meghan really wants to go to all the big parties and events they are invited to and show that Hollywood side to her. Although her charity work is what she's now known for, there's no reason she can't do both. The insider added that with the usage of stylists, makeup artists and glamorous outfits, the bill for Meghan TMS masterplan could total an eye-watering $1 million. The insider says Meghan believes the sum will be worth it. They said, she will employ her own team of people to make sure she looks her glamorous best and wants all the top stylists, makeup artists, designer outfits and expensive jewelry. It could end up costing up to $1 million, but she believes it will be worth it. The source added that the Cambridge's appearance at the Royal Albert Hall for the premiere just serves as more proof for them that they TM-re better off out of the UK and these types of London events. Before adding, they TM-re looking forward instead to making the rounds in awards season, and being where the real glitz and glamour belongs. They are constantly being accused of being hypocrites or ripped to pieces for their choices in fashion or jewellery, their modes of travel or work choices. But Meghan has her own plans for their future in Hollywood and doesn't TMT care what anyone says about it. Meghan previously used to attend similar, but smaller scale events, when she was an actress in US drama Suits, before her relationship with the prince. Speculation has arisen that the Duchess could be working on her own makeup range, which she may wear when awards season arrives next year. The mother of two has reportedly been making several visits to the estate of a beauty marketing firm executive Bill Guthrie, co-founder of Guthrie Renker, along with her husband and her mum Doria. However, after these reviews, the police have now decided to drop their investigation. The Metropolitan Police said they would still be liaising with other law enforcement agencies that are still investigating Jeffrey Epstein. However, the Met has not given any details of who these agencies are. In a statement, Scotland Yard said, the Metropolitan Police Service continues to liaise with other law enforcement agencies who lead the investigation into matters related to Jeffrey Epstein. As a matter of procedure, MP's officers reviewed a document released in August 2021 as part of a US civil action. This review has concluded, and we are taking no further action. We also reviewed information passed to us by a media organization in June 2021. This review is complete and no further action will be taken. Now, Prince Andrew's team is reportedly not surprised the investigation has been dropped. A source close to the Duke told the Mail Online, "It comes as no surprise that the Met Police have confirmed that, having reviewed the sex assault claims against the Duke for a third time, they are taking no further action." Despite pressure from the media and claims of new evidence, the Met have concluded that the claims are not sufficient to warrant any further investigation. The Duke has always vigorously maintained his innocence and continues to do so. Virginia Giuffre is currently launching a U.S. civil case against Prince Andrew. She has accused him of sexually abusing her 2 decades ago. However, the Duke of York has always denied these allegations. Ms. Giuffre has also accused convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein of abuse. She signed a confidential settlement deal with the deceased financier in 2009 as part of a Florida state case. Epstein's estate agreed to let Prince Andrew's legal team review the legal document, and at a hearing in Manhattan, District Judge Loretta Priska granted this approval. One of Prince Andrew's lawyers, Andrew Bretler, spoke to the judge that is overseeing Ms. Giuffre's lawsuit, that he believed the agreement absolves our client from any and all liability. During a pre-trial hearing of the case last month, he said, "There has been a settlement agreement that the plaintiff has entered into in a prior action that releases the Duke and others from any and all potential liability." Andrew previously issued a statement saying he continues to unequivocally regret my ill-judged association with Jeffrey Epstein. Harry has remained silent after a filmed version of the Broadway musical, Diana. The musical landed on the streaming platform Netflix last week. The Daily Mail TMS diary editor Richard Eden told Palace Confidential that Harry is a bit embarrassed after he signed a megawatt deal with the company. He also suggested that the bosses of Netflix are horrified by claims that the Duke only took the deal because he was desperate for money. The Diana musical, which tells the story of Harry's late mother TM's dazzling and devastating life, arrived on Netflix, the same company who signed up the Sussexes to a $100 million deal. Mr. Eden explained, "I think there is a fat chance of Harry and Meghan giving up their very lucrative Netflix deal. It was a Faustian pact. It was kind of excruciating because you're wondering why he is doing that. It felt like he was justifying it to himself maybe. Because it TMS the difference between fiction, take it how you will, and being reported on as fact because you TM supposedly news. I have a real issue with that." Mr. Eden continued, "The thing is, he TMS got no control, he TMS just signed a deal with a huge streaming giant and they can do what they like. And there TMLL more examples of this, I TMM sure, where there TMLL programs that he wouldn't TMT approve of and they don't need to get his approval. So it puts him in an awkward position, and I think he is a bit embarrassed about that. Because you want to sign people who are really keen to make programs, and not doing it for just a quick bit of cash." Mail on Sunday TMS assistant editor Kate Middleton echoed this, saying the couple are in a bit of a bind because of their deal. She added that The Crown is much more damaging than the Diana musical. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams insisted the British public were not missing anything by the musical not coming to the West End. He added it was another attempt to cash in on Princess Diana's memory.